Some doctor if we want, we go for a search, a good doctor for your operation, your family. But you never search someone for giving you the peace, getting you love in the life. That's why your mind is completely overthinking, because you have so many thinkers in your hand. Development is good, but if development used in the wrong way, it is going to give you the wrong impact. The disturbances are only increased because you have so many thinkers with you. Whether right or wrong, you never analyze and just follow. So, if you want to stop overthinking, just reduce your thinkers. Reduce your those bosses to whom you follow.
Hari Om Guruji. My name is Praneeth Career and I'm from the United States as well. My question for you today is, how does today's youth help themselves to stop overthinking on a daily basis? In a nutshell.
Overthinking and the youth. How to stop overthinking in the youth today? Very great question. As nowadays we have seen that all the youths are overthinking, thinking more and more. So the action, what is required, not coming out. And overthinking makes that mind disturbed, not putting on whatever inside the strength they have. Youth means the complete strength. Youth means the 100% energy. Youth part of our life is complete of energy, 100% energy. That's why I say youth, one who has 100% cells working in the body. So 100% energy, and in the working, going left and right. It is like if I want water from the earth, I have to dig at one point. When I dig at one point, the water will come, maybe after 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. But if I keep on here and there making the pit for water for 2 feet, 5 feet, 7 feet, 9 feet, if on 100 points I go, water will not come. So energy is going, but results are not coming. And that makes stress in your brain, because you have worked, you are working, but result is not coming. So that makes you weaken by mind that I cannot do anything. And that takes you further to what today is the anxiety, losing the confidence in you, especially the youth. And further it takes you the what the word today new to the world is very common, depression. Depression was not that common word. Now it has become common. Psychiatrists, doctors were very few, not even. But now it is very common. The reason behind is 100% energy used in the different directions, not putting on one point, creates anxiety because the result what expected are not coming. Further extension of the anxiety takes to a depression, where you think as I am not worthy of living, and it takes further you to the suicidal thoughts. As you know, Today it is happening on the 100% energy thinking of the societies. Means one is not aware of even the life. If I have something with me, I can use it, throw it, because this is mine. And today see, the youth even qualified are not aware of that this body does not belong to me. This body is not made by me. Everything is given by someone to whom we say the Creator, the God, one who is sustaining us. Does not know about who am I, who had made me, who is my manufacturer. So say the ignorance of your being creates all the problems. Thinking but not executing, coming to the next thinking. Thinking, not executing, coming to the next thinking. So all the time thinking. And in that, somewhere they want little relax, not coming, then someone offers you something like drinks. You say, okay, I want to get relaxed. You take it, and then one day drinks does not work. Then they say, take this, drugs. Then drugs also does not work one day. And then life is going left and right. And ultimately, complete youth is ruined. That is what happening today. Almost. So, overthinking is to be stopped. You make thinking, make overthinking, but for a hour, day, and come to some conclusion. Once you come to the conclusion, make it final. Now I have to execute it. Put your best efforts, try, and if you fail, then come to the next. Without putting your best efforts to a particular subject, you just move on to the other. On the way, you get cracked, disturbed, and no, nothing. I am not able to do it. And that makes you completely somewhere failed, and in that you move here and there and getting into the trap of that all intoxication, maybe drinks, maybe drugs, and then someone comes in your life. As today it is a very open society, boys and girls together, so someone comes and touches your head, you think someone had come making love for me, so you are getting in trap of the love now, which you do not know what the love is. Without knowing the love, that what Jesus said, love is God. So you think God had come now in the form of my boyfriend or the girlfriend. So happiness will come, relax will come, and after some time again, like you lose your subject, you lose the girlfriend or the boyfriend too. Then again the new anxiety comes in life, and this keep on going. So that is what overthinking had taken the youths to the point of somewhere disturbances to that level where drinks, drugs, and relationships all gets like a fuel in that. And if you go further and see into it, the youths are the future. So our future today is not in peace, not in relax. So this is what we are not aware. We have to think about. And the main is the education. Education of your being first. Your brain has a capacity, but that capacity is to be utilized in a proper way. There should be a counselor sitting at the school's level, looking into your all knowledge and taking you to the track. And on that track, you should put your all efforts. And besides that, parallelly, you should know about your life. What is the happiness? You should know what the love is, what the relationship is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of your drinks, drugs. If you are aware of all these words, then definitely life will not move in that way. But because in our education, we are not aware of anything, we are just rushing, making competition, secure 90%, 99%, and in that, your brain is completely squeezed. Getting admission to the good college, whether you get good in your mind or not, whether you get peace in your mind or not, and majorly you are just making your brain like a machine. You are used to your machines, mobile, laptops. This is your life. You cannot move without this non-living. You are living being, not non-living. And when a living goes to the non-living all the time, 24 hours with the dead things, you are not getting anything in return, the vibrations. So the whole energy of the brain is squeezed by all these machineries. And that breaks your mind. That makes your overthinking because you have watched subjects in these electronic gadgets. You think this, the new comes immediately, instant, Instagram, and then going further. So your mind keeps on going left and right. Earlier, someone used to go to someone and then the second person. Now you have 200 guides, 2000 your bosses on the mobile, and you take granted everyone is the boss. Everyone is correct. So just use your mind in the correct way to whom you are following. Just follow. Before following, you should know who is he. Meet few people, his followers, how the life after following. Then you start following. If somebody getting peace, love, improvement in his life, follow. Otherwise, don't follow. As we go for search, some doctor if we want, we go for a search, a good doctor for your operation, your family. But you never search someone for giving you the peace, getting you love in the life. That's why your mind is completely overthinking because you have so many thinkers in your hand. Development is good, but if development used in the wrong way, it is going to give you the wrong impact. The disturbances are only increased because you have so many thinkers with you. Whether right or wrong, you never analyze and just follow. So, if you want to stop overthinking, just reduce your thinkers. Reduce your those bosses to whom you follow. First, analyze. See, practically, are you really getting peace by listening to someone, by executing someone, or just let him move? Come the second, third, fourth. Out of 100, select 1 or 2. Don't select all 100. Your mind will definitely confuse. Because everyone tells his own way, whether he had experienced or not. May have copied someone, not experienced. If somebody had experienced peace, love, success in the life, if you hear to the one, you follow the one, is okay. And that too, you should also get the same peace as he has got. So overthinking, the reason behind is not that only following blindly to all. Now, if you have followed someone, you are going in that way, immediately you find someone else and follow. No, don't get blind for following because your life is going to follow someone. You are going to utilize your brain. the nucleus part of your body. So that's why I say to you, if you really want to stop overthinking, do not follow everyone. If you want to choose to whom to follow, listen 1, 10, 100, 20, 200, not the problem, but select out of them those who are giving you peace, progressing in your life, relaxing you. Otherwise, don't follow like that blindly. And give little interval in your life. That these are the timings for using these machineries, because machineries just squeeze your energy. When you are speaking to someone in person, energy is exchanging. When two living persons are there, energy exchanges each other. But when you are not exchanging with the machinery are dead, artificial. They are not giving you any life, no energy, no vibration. So this is the one-way traffic light. Energy is just wasting, and that in your brain disturbs you, and that takes you to the further all whatever you say, anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts. So have some social fun, meet some people, sit together in some restaurant somewhere. Don't depend only on the machines. Give time to them. Yes, these are the timings. Switch it off. Put on vibrations. Your mobiles, your laptop, give them little rest and meet in person as we were meeting earlier. Before 1990, there was no computer, no mobile in India, like country, 140 crore today. All were using their social gathering, going here and there, enjoying. There was no word of anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts in India. I am giving example. Same you can say in America. Maybe more 40 years back in 1950 when they were not having it. In Europe. So this is all what you know. You have to give space. You have to give interval to all this deadly, all your instruments, because this development continuously using your brain, living brain to this non-living brain, you are not getting exchange of that energy. So your mind energy is exhausted. That takes you to the overthinking, depression, and all those suicidal thoughts. Otherwise, 50 years back in India, suicidal word was not common. And to the youth, in America, if you go 100 years back, suicidal word was not there. Drugs were not so common. So, see, every development give the good results, enjoyment. Now, say, while sitting here, you can see video live, somebody sitting in America, in your home, you are meeting, good. But not always meeting on the phones, not using always the computers. Have some space, make some interval. Now you see, as these things, electronic gadgets have become the breath for you. You will, I think, die if you are going without mobile in a day. But when it was not, there was no overthinking. There are so many now thinkers for you. And night also 2 more had come. 10 followed in the morning, 20 followed in the afternoon, 100 in the evening. So 130 people in a day you are following. And all are giving good. You say, he is also good, she is also good. So you are going confused. So better you hear 100 and select the one. Earlier it was same. When it was not the mobile, or easy access, reaching to the all people, and all becomes your guides. And that is the main reason of getting your brain disturbed with the overthinking, because thinkers are more. So select your thinker in the right way, give little interval to your brain to again regenerate your cells. As you know, 100% cells of the youth are working. Night, why we need the sleep? For the revival of those cells, those that died. That's why when it revives in the night, you sleep, morning you're fresh. But now night, you see, continue waking up at night, using the mobiles continuously. So revival is not there. Having less sleep, brain will be tired, and then all these things comes. So this what especially our youth had to understand before following anyone. You just see the results. Is the one giving you peace, happiness, progress in your life? No, then go ahead. Instead of follow, go further. Choose the right one. If you choose the right one, then your life will be happy, blissful. So this is what in a little I can say you. Otherwise you'll get bored if I give the long lecture on it. And for long you have to continue. Because this is not a small subject. Cannot be said in few minutes. So you have to continue on this subject. Listening main about your brain, which has limitations for following. You have to take the decision for the right thinker to whom you have to follow. So you listen all, not the problem. View all, not the problem. But following should be very carefully, because that may spoil your life if you bring the wrong guide for you in your life. That is what is very important. And the interval of your electronic gadgets, then you will enjoy the development. Otherwise, the development will take you somewhere dragged in that complete unpeace, unhappy state. And that won't be the proper use of this development what we have today. Otherwise, that life was better when there were no gadgets. So I hope little you would have understood, and to go further on it and getting reduced to that overthinking, coming concentration with the peace and happy to the particular subject. You have to continue with the spirituality of getting on